Did you do it?
I did. I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
And we show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto carnivore lifestyle.
Yep. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram, but most importantly, don't forget
Turn
that
your
James
volume.
has not gotten the Amazon or the YouTube Plus. Don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
I have not got premium. And I had it pulled up so we could see ourselves to make sure that we're okay.
Yeah.
And in doing that, the ads came on very loud.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So if you're new, welcome. We're glad you're here with us this happy Friday.
It's Friday Night Live.
And
if you only seen this setup that's behind here,
it's a mess. It's a hot mess.
It is a mess. It might involve a tote, a Lowe's bucket, and a
Harry Potter book collection.
holding up
a monitor.
So, yeah.
Just so we don't keep looking down.
Yeah, so now we can actually look beyond the camera.
Yes.
And see comments and all that good stuff.
Right. And I hope our sound is good. Can everyone hear us okay?
I don't know. Let's listen. There I am.
Boy.
They can hear us. So, all right. So, I was a little excited.
A little bit.
I'm a little bit excited because, well, first off, we was going to get a garage door. And
Come to find out, we don't need a garage
so
door.
James is OCD and he worries about everything. Well, the guy came, the garage door guy came to give me an estimate, and he's like,
you really don't need this.
you really don't need the garage door. He's like, but if you want one, I'll install it. So, free money, iPhone 14s.
For him. I did not upgrade.
All right, and also, so I needed a new phone. Let's just be real. I had an iPhone 10, which might be really nice for someone, but I don't even.
It's nice for me.
I don't even drop my phone or anything like that. And one of the reasons why we don't record like when we're out in public and things like that
is because he doesn't want to carry a camera.
I don't want to carry a big camera and a mic and all that stuff.
He's embarrassed.
So I take footage with my phone, and actually I've just stopped taking footage with my phone because the sound and everything, the sound was really, really bad. And there was always a crackling and popping, and the footage was just unusable. So now that I have a new phone, and Emily has a functional phone, now just no hate. Emily has been offered several times, if you want the iPhone 14, go get it right now, because basically we are due for an upgrade because we've had the same phone for 4 years.
Yeah.
And to the
Mine
point,
works though, and I'm not real techie. I don't need the newest of anything.
and they're giving us $700 for a phone that's not worth near that. So I say she does it. I say she should go do it. Noah is one of the lazy type of people.
He just knows his phone and he wants to keep his phone.
Noah doesn't want to upgrade because he doesn't want to have to set up a new phone.
And I know, yes, he's 11 and he has a phone, but he has a phone because it was costing us exactly the same for him to have a phone.
He has a phone. Let's be real. He has a phone.
And if he's
because during the apocalypse a couple years ago, we were left without a babysitter. So there was like 15 minutes where he was home before us. Or before me.
Before him.
And there was no way that I could go 15 minutes without making sure that my kids are all right. So.
Yes. So that's the other reason that he has a phone. But yeah, so our older boys are on our plan. Him and Austin went and got the new phone today.
Because Austin's phone hardly would even get any service.
And it would not keep a charge. And Cordell's on our plan too, and he wants me to take him tomorrow so he can get a new phone.
So I'm guessing that's when everybody else gets new phones, because Emily's not going to stand for me having the new 14 and her to have the 10. It's either, I know how it is.
He thinks he knows me.
I do know her. Watch and see. New phone coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you just said yes. She just said yes.
I can't stand it when they have new things and I don't.
Hey, I want to show you something.
Okay, I knew what you're going to show. he did get something else after work today.
I did. In the form of a 19-pound brisket. So, all right, so the only time we've had brisket so far since the smoker was we had like this much of the brisket.
Yeah, in the freezer that we found that we didn't even realize we had.
Yeah, that had been in there for a long time. So now we got a 19-pound brisket, and of course I think we should smoke it all.
And I think we should cut it in half.
But it takes so long on the smoker. And if it's going to take that long, we might as well. Anyway, we've never had to trim one. And so we're literally going to have to watch a YouTube video.
I don't feel like we should trim it.
Of how to trim it. We should trim it. Because it's got a lot of fat on this side.
You turn that side up.
I just did.
Oh, it didn't look like you did.
So, but anyway, it's going to have to be trimmed. So I'm going to have to watch a YouTube video. So if anyone has a big giant brisket like this and hurries up and makes a video, I will watch it.
Yes.
That is a lot of meat.
So that's our dilemma, whether we smoke all of it and have to scarf down 19 pounds over the next week.
It was $56 for 19 pounds.
That was a good deal.
Hopefully, assuming that it doesn't get ruined.
Noah, do you want to say hi?
Oh.
No, Def High.
I'm eating bacon.
He was
He's
still
eating
be
bacon.
downstairs. So. All right.
And he wanted bacon.
You know, I must be going crazy because the bacon that she made tonight, it actually tasted sweet.
I don't know why.
That's why I like it.
Have a seat, Noah.
It's just Costco bacon. It's not anything.
All right, so
It's just bacon.
skipping ahead, I'm live. He says yes, trim,
Save the trimmings to make beef tallow.
tallow.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's go. Let's get our mouse where it needs to be, and let's see who's here. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking. Shauna's here. Water
Hi,
Dancer
Shauna.
is here. Hi. Swilson is here.
Swilson is here.
Jennifer Lucas is here.
22 cute cat. Jazz puppy. Hi. Swong is here.
Stwong says happy Friday. Can you say happy Friday, Noah?
Happy Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Why not Friday?
John is here.
John is here. Live is the perfect way to start the weekend.
Yes. I agree.
Kathy's here. She says hi.
Hi.
Miriam is here. Hi, Miriam.
Hi, Miriam. I always wave at you when you wave and say hi. I feel like other people might wave to me if I'm waving.
Wouldn't it be nice if you, like when you're doing a YouTube video, if you could see all the other people waving at
Yes.
you? Yes. Hey, if it was guys, it'd be like. Maybe if I embarrass Noah enough, he'll be like, I'm out.
I'm out.
I came up here for bacon.
Kathy hears us.
I don't blame you.
Amy hears us. Lisa says sound is great.
Good. Good.
And Shauna says, my brother has a garage door business for 20 years. I'm glad to hear that guy was honest. And you
Yes.
know, I've dealt with this guy before, and it was like 6 years ago.
At our old house.
I had a problem with my garage door opener, and he walked right up and fixed it, and it was like, that other guy you're using is an idiot. And he only charged me like $20.
Yeah.
So
He was great.
I knew that he's honest, and that's what I want. I will actually pay a little bit extra for honesty because he saved me $2,400. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Lisa has the iPhone 8 and refuses to give up the home button.
I understand.
All right, just skipping ahead real quick.
All right.
It looks like Ken has sent us a $20.99 super chat.
Thank you so much.
And we appreciate that more than you'll ever know.
Oh. We
Says
think you're amazing.
Here's a little tip for the pizza and beef stroganoff recipes.
Oh.
Both were amazing.
Awesome.
We love them. And the only thing that We make so many things, and the only things that we actually put up on our channel is stuff that we like.
That we absolutely love.
If we don't love it, and it's like part of our, at least every other week
Well,
kind of
that's
thing.
not necessarily true because I love steak and I love just burgers and bacon, and we've never really put that up, but it's so simple. Everybody knows how to make burgers and bacon.
So anyway, thank you very much for that.
Yes, thank you.
That will be into the new camera fund. Shauna says, the last iPhone and only iPhone I ever had was the 4.
Oh boy.
Really? Because that is our first iPhone that we had.
Yeah.
Before we went to Apple products, we had, I believe it was an LG phone, and it was right when the Android system was starting to be, apps and things like that versus
Right.
the flip phones.
Yep.
And that thing barely limped in, and that's when we only got a phone like every couple of years. That phone was trash from almost the moment I got it, and it was expensive trash. And we got the iPhone 4 after that, and this is the first time I've had a phone that wasn't at least a year,
Yeah.
I would have got the iPhone 13 when the 14 came out, but they were giving me more. It was going to cost the exact same amount of money
To get the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilson, did my speaker went out on my XR and everything sounded like
Bye.
a loud sizzle. My daughter surprised me with a 13 Saturday.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is a good daughter.
That is a good daughter.
Because, yes,
Aw.
I have kids that live here that should have paid for our phones.
Whatever. No.
Yes, at least an 11-year-old got a phone, helps with
It does
school
help
pickups.
with after.
And
yeah.
It's not that it's like mean if a kid doesn't have a phone, but everybody else has a phone, so like they're definitely going to be the one.
Yeah, but I don't like Noah being on electronics
No,
a lot.
the problem with Noah is that he goes to bed. He can go to bed at 9 o'clock, and I can wake up at 1, and you still hear videos playing.
Yeah. That's when the phone does not get charged in his room.
Hungry Heath wants to know, how long have y'all been together?
How long?
It'll be 13 years.
Anybody who knows me knows I am not good with numbers and I am not good with dates or
Yes, it's
kind of like Saturday. I kept saying I was down 60 pounds.
We met in the fall.
He corrected me.
We met in the fall of 09,
Yep.
and then we married in the summer of 2010.
2010. Yep. Pretty fast.
And then Noah came along in 2011.
Yep.
On paper, we did it right, but we really didn't do it right.
Oh boy.
Shauna says meat candy.
Yes, meat candy.
Lisa says I render down the fat and trim and save it in the freezer. We're gonna have to make the challenge.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Because I've never did that.
Yep. John says smoke it all.
He says you'll probably trim about 5 pounds off. And
Okay.
That might be what I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I know that when we trim it, that
Welcome back.
we're gonna lose quite a bit. So
Okay.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
John says smoke it all.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
I do. I do too.
Shauna started seasoning her bacon. I wonder with what? Sometimes I salt my bacon.
She does season her bacon sometimes. I've seen it.
Kathy says fry the fat in bacon grease. Oh my goodness. We're gonna fry fat in fat. I love it.
I love fat.
Chris says, here's my experience. Trim it, separate the point from the flat, and you end up with 2 pieces of meat that'll cook more consistently.
Really?
Really.
I think you're gonna have to do the trimming part. I
I think Chris needs to make a video.
think Chris does need to make a video.
That is... I don't even know what the point is. The point or the flat. Definitely gotta watch a video.
Yes. Good thing there's YouTube.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Where are we at?
Way behind. Yo, bro, what's up?
Yo, yeah. Hey, Chris. It's a guy thing. What's up? Kimmy is from Idaho, and she says
Idaho,
hi.
hello. Noah.
Linda says, go ahead and smoke the whole brisket. It would be worth the wait. I don't think that the leftovers will last long.
Probably not.
I don't think so either, because like on Sunday, the other kids used to come over, her boy and his girlfriend, and that puts 7 in the house. So
Yeah.
you figure if everyone has 2 pounds, that would be the brisket without the fat.
Or with it. Just about.
Jazz Puppy is an Android person.
iPhones frustrate me. But once you get the iPhone, you get used to it. And then you don't want to go back.
He says the money should go towards the Texas
Yeah.
5 Spice Fund. Heath, please don't forget my angry 5 Spice. Emily has tortured me last night. She's
Yes.
like, you have not got with Heath yet about the 5 Spice. I'm placing my order.
Right here, right now?
Right now. Right now. And we'll be off Carnivore, so I definitely want some.
Yeah.
We're going to have to pick up some
You might have to get a double batch.
keto chow also. Chris, peanut butter. Placing my order. Big bag.
Oh. Shauna says, is Noah looking forward to Keto Palooza, which is in 2 weeks?
2 weeks from today. Actually, we leave 2 weeks from yesterday because we will be there Thursday evening.
We will. So are you looking forward to it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you not know what to expect? No.
We don't know what to expect. We just hope it's fun. Chris says, I'm not allowed to get a new phone unless I get Miriam a new phone.
And by new, I
I
typically mean came out a year ago.
And that's exactly, okay, so we didn't get the Pro or the Max. So this phone was $799. But because they want me to sign a new contract, in which I will, they gave me every line that we have. They were offered me for, it was a $799 phone, $700.
Yeah.
So
And then the $100 for the phone, they just add $5 to your monthly bill.
But
Until it's paid off.
I did have to pay the tax on the full $800
Right.
and activation. So
Yeah.
it ended up being $100.
Yeah.
So,
Which isn't a bad deal, but I don't know. I just don't need one.
I know, but if you do need one, they might not have that deal.
Yeah. I know.
You might get $95 for your phone. And a thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, but we usually do get older phones.
Yeah.
I've never been a tech person, but I feel like with this channel, I need to be more of a tech person.
He just needs to be more.
I need to be more. I need to be several places. Noah? Chris says, old darn, the Wi-Fi stopped working at 10 p.m. Guess you have to go to sleep.
Yep.
Because we talked about how you will lay down there for hours.
You know,
Yeah.
I haven't been doing that lately.
No.
But sometimes whenever I do it, I accidentally leave my phone on and fall asleep.
And then you wake up to a dead phone?
Well, the latest time was I actually had it plugged in while watching it.
So it didn't die.
Or a hot phone?
A hot phone, yeah.
It was hot. Yeah.
Oh
It
boy.
was like 80-something.
So all in all, it's been a good phone. We've had 5 of them for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
I actually
Oh,
refused to
yeah.
get this phone.
3 years. So they have been good phones, especially with kids. Austin
Drops
probably
his.
drops his every time he stands up. He forgets it's on his lap.
Yeah.
I'm very clumsy with my phone too.
Chris said, I think that I did make a video.
Okay, well, if you did, I will be looking for it as soon as this live is over.
He will.
That way I can hurry. I can watch it, trimming the fat while watching Heath and Shelley chew the fat.
He's not lying. He really will.
Lisa wants to know does Noah play Pokemon? My son is going to bring his to play at KPL. There you
And
go.
he's about your age.
I mean, I have a Pokemon board game. I have tons of Pokemon cards.
I thought you could bring some
There you
cards.
go.
and
Bring some
play.
cards.
Yep.
All right, Chris says time to go driving. Marilyn will likely keep watching, but I'll be otherwise engaged, not crashing.
Yeah,
Aren't-
please be safe.
Aren't you guys in Nashville? I'm pretty sure they're in Nashville.
Maybe.
If not, they're driving. He says if you have leftovers, use it for Texas Twinkies.
Yes.
Do you know what Texas Twinkies
Yes,
are?
I do.
I know.
They're the jalapenos, and they're wrapped in bacon and stuffed with cheese.
Well, what are the tornadoes?
The turds.
What?
Nah, Heath eats turds. So when you meet him at KPL, just stay. Don't smell his breath.
So does
You
Gerald.
would
So does
like
Gerald.
you would like his turds though. I'm sure. Jonah said, "Noah, it's going to be a blast." Keto-palooza.
I hope it does.
I really hope so. I'm getting anxious.
Rosemary says, a very
Aw.
good compliment. You guys are amazing. Thanks for sharing your story.
Rosemary, thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm glad to share a journey, aren't you?
Yes. And Ken is eating ribs. Just saying.
Yum.
We have not made ribs yet. We
They
have.
have.
We have not. And they did have ribs on sale. They're the spare ribs. And okay, we're caught up on comments. So
You want to talk about
all right,
this for a minute?
anyone who smokes ribs, we have. I think neither of us probably never cooked them right.
Yep.
But we have always had way better results out of the baby back ribs. And I'm just curious, in a smoker, done properly, do spare ribs come close? Like, does it make them better? Because anytime we make them like in the oven, and even
They're good in the Instant Pot.
they are, but they're still not the same as the baby back ribs.
Yeah.
But when I go out to dinner,
Right.
I've had spare ribs out at a restaurant, and they're amazing. So,
Yeah. Our dogs or one of our dogs keeps jumping on my back.
all right. So E. Will says, "Have you guys tried Butcher Box yet? I just received mine this week. Curious what your thoughts are."
We have not.
Okay, I have looked at the prices of Butcher Box,
I have not.
and we have not did it. It seemed high to me. It seemed. Now I'm sure that the meat is really, really good. We just haven't tried it yet, and I think price has definitely affected that because
Factor.
because if it's not on sale, we just don't buy it. I mean, that's just how it is. I'm a public service worker.
All right, John has a question.
Oh, I skipped that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did the interview with 2KK go?
I felt like I was going to cry. I was so nervous and anxious, and I felt sick to my stomach before it started.
I thought it was fun whenever I got it.
Yeah. You know, the thing is that Emily is nervous and anxious before our lives now.
Yeah.
And it was just one of them things. I think
Once we started talking, they are the sweetest people, and they are just so encouraging and so. See, this makes me want to cry now just talking about it.
what you see is what you get.
Yes.
It definitely is. Is what with them, what you see is what you get.
Yeah. So it went really well. I think, I hope. But they are. Yeah, I can't wait to meet them in person.
I need to adjust. I feel, you know what? Our screen looks darker than this. Never mind. I was trying to adjust something that's not broke.
Yeah. I'm not
So,
surprised.
yes, the interview. Okay, so I was really scared. I wasn't scared, but I was also nervous because it's a podcast. So what you guys don't know is, like, a podcast is all about sound.
Yeah.
And I so didn't want to
Have bad sound.
meet them for the first time and mess up their podcast. So
Yeah.
I actually,
Put blankets everywhere.
I had blankets hanging on the walls in front of us. I had blankets on the floor because
Behind us.
we're in a kitchen. Everything echoes.
Yeah.
He had blankets literally everywhere. Like
I-
one time, he even had them under there.
I did.
And one time, I accidentally tripped over one.
I had them hanging on the wall directly behind us, and that was
Yeah.
all because
He was very worried about the sound.
yes,
Yeah.
You know, want no echoing.
Yeah.
and to make matters worse, just as soon as we actually started, now we could see them just fine, and they were moving and everything. My screen that showed us froze.
And he was so
For
worried.
the entire time. I did not move. I was stuck like this. I don't know why. What the heck was I doing like this? But I was stuck. And so the whole time I'm looking at the screen, all I see is that for an hour.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is I really wanted to be in it, but the screen was entirely frozen, so I could have been in the background and everything.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was all worried to go back there too.
You were
That's
worried?
what's funny.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
but the
it's
screen
just-
was froze.
That's just
Yeah.
Murphy's Law. What can happen will happen.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm putting it out there right now. If like our live stream crashes, I don't know how to get it back. So we'll try again next week. And that's for all the future because,
Yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't know what to do.
You're like, oh no.
Yes.
He calls them turds.
He
but-
calls them turds.
It's so funny.
Swilson says, I couldn't wait to get food after my colonoscopy today.
Oh,
My sugar had dropped into 60s after no food, and they made me take a bag of sugar fluids.
oh boy.
Well,
I hope you're okay now.
what do they expect when you don't
That
eat
you
for
got food?
when you don't eat for 2 days prepping for
Right.
one of them things?
Right.
I bet while you were prepping, you played plenty of phone games.
Yeah.
A lot of sitting down.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you technically can do though. Necessarily.
So a
silly.
colonoscopy now is when you have to take stuff.
Oh, I know what it is.
A
Okay.
laxative.
He knows what it is.
Okay. All right.
That's done weird to me.
Strong said I had beef back ribs today for the first time. I think I like the short ribs better.
My problem with the beef ribs, it always seems like they always look like there's a lot of meat, and then when you cook them, they shrink down to nothing, and the bones are sticking way
Yeah.
out. But they were really good.
Yeah.
It just-
Carnivore Quest made it. They're here.
they did
Hi,
make it.
Cassie. Hi, Larry.
Is
Hungry Heat said you cannot watch after the live. You have another live to watch. He'll do both. He'll put you on TV, Heath, and he'll look for Chris's video on his phone. Guarantee it.
I will. I will, promise. Ken says Carnivore Quest in the house. Hey Larry, if you're watching. What's up?
Just Jason Keto is here. Hello, good evening.
People talking. All right, Kathy says, my husband fries us pork ribs in bacon grease. He trims off the fat and fries it separately in bacon grease. It's amazing.
See, I cannot. I have a mental problem with
She does.
fat on meats.
Yeah, she's the first to say that she needs collagen, but she won't chew the fat and the gristle.
It grosses me out.
And you know what else grosses her out? So she can eat steak that's medium.
Medium rare.
Yeah, but if it's hamburger and it's medium well and there's a slight
If it's ground meat, I do not want it pink.
pink, it goes in the microwave. But now she knows that smoked meat has a pink.
So that doesn't bother
tint,
me.
So it doesn't bother her. Yeah, she just has a thing with hamburger. The steak can be raw.
It's any ground meat.
Hamburger has to be cooked.
Yeah.
Where are we? Oh yeah. Michelle says crazy high dollars.
Yeah.
I just can't do it like you. I buy on sale, retired.
Yeah. We shop sales.
I get it. Now, if they came out with like a really good sale, so I could try it. You know.
Yeah. Might be worth a shot sometime just to give it a try.
Swilson says, I'm so shy and awkward I will probably hide under table at Keto.
Oh, that sounds like me.
Well, it sounds like we're going to know how to find Stacy.
Yeah. Look under all the tables.
We know exactly how to find. Has anybody seen Swilson?
Stacy.
Shauna says,
They're so amazing, 2KK, but so is Chris and Miriam and Autumn and Richard and Heath and Shelley. See a trend?
I do. I do see a trend.
I feel like as long as everybody is who I think they are,
And don't forget.
which I think it's kind of hard not to be yourself.
Don't forget Cassie and Larry.
Yeah. Are
I
they
mean,
going?
No.
No.
But I feel like they're genuine and
Shauna.
Shauna
Yeah.
and Swilson and just Jason and
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go through everyone.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super shy too, Stacy.
All right, and if by any chance that you guys have not heard of Carnivore Quest or seen them, you should definitely watch them.
Yep. We just watched a video right before this while we had dinner.
We did.
And yeah.
Doesn't just Jason Keto have? Does he have a channel?
You tell me.
I don't know. You do.
I don't know.
All right, everyone go follow just Jason Keto. If he doesn't have a channel, he does now. Could have swore I've seen something like that.
Yeah.
Lisa says, I rub with mustard and Redmond's garlic pepper, then slow cooker
Oh,
on high
Redmond's garlic pepper.
for a few hours. My favorite part of the beef. So, you ever wonder why Redmond's garlic pepper doesn't say garlic
Pepper salt.
pepper and salt? Because
There is salt in there.
I was so hoping that it had salt, but it said garlic pepper. But I hear everyone talk about how the garlic pepper, so we ordered a big tub, and yeah, it's got salt in it. Like it's crazy that they don't say, but they call their onion salt.
Yeah.
It's not just onion.
That's all right though. I'm watching you.
Deborah says, it's funny, I'm watching you.
Yeah, I know I had said that earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Bluegrass Girl. Yes,
Yes.
Noah will be at Keto Palooza.
Yes.
I don't know if he'll hang out with us or if he'll go do kid things.
I don't know. He
I do want him to watch, Dr. Barry, of course.
right.
Anything we can do to educate him
Yes.
so that
He's
you
not
know,
just hearing it from us.
yes, because parents are we're
Sometimes
just
not.
not cool, but other people are. So
Right.
maybe things that they say,
Might.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Maybe he'll hear the same exact thing coming out of their mouth.
And it might be different.
Shauna says, I like the ribs with more meat. I think I got country ribs last time.
I like country ribs.
And them are actually a cheaper cut.
They are, and they're good. I like them.
Marcy says she agrees with the price of beef ribs. You just want to see more meat.
Yeah. Kind of like a 19-pound brisket.
And it looks really good when you buy it, and it shrivels way down. It's kind of crazy. Shauna is going to craft and chat.
Yes.
Deborah says, I'm watching you on TV and messaging you on my phone. Love all. Want to make your pizza you made a while back. Okay, so that pizza.
We haven't had that in a hot minute.
Okay, so I never really cared about losing pizza. When we
I did.
When we switched to keto, I did not care about pizza.
That was me.
It was chips.
Yeah.
I didn't like missing chips. And I was never that big of a pizza fan, but it had been,
So
I'd been
long.
at least on keto for a year, and then all of a sudden, Emily whips up this pizza one night, and I was like, this is amazing. We need to make a video right now. We didn't do it right now. I think we did it.
Like,
Yeah. We
soon after.
perfected it a few different times. I remember she was making like little crust and perfecting things. But
Yeah.
that pizza was amazing.
It was good.
Michelle says, I learned to eat the fat by cutting it into tiny cubes, air frying it crispy on the edges, and sprinkling it with porking good seasoning.
You know,
I bet
it's
you
been a hot minute since we've had pork and good pork rinds.
ever since we stopped getting the keto crate.
Yeah, but I had ordered some. I would order them. We'd get them in the crate, and then I'd end up ordering other flavors. And then ever since we stopped the keto crate,
Yeah, because
it's like we forgot about them or something.
we
We
don't.
didn't forget about them.
We really don't snack anymore since we stopped the keto crate, because the keto crate came in and it gave us
Things to try.
yeah, we'd try it and be like, oh, this is so
I really
good.
liked it.
And then the marketing really works too, because Emily would be right on the computer
Like, oh, I'm going to order more of this.
right after that. You know what I mean? She's had one bite of a pork rind and she's like, oh, I need 8 more bags.
Yeah.
So the
But-
marketing's really, really good.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Keto Crate, if you're watching, I reached out to you weeks ago. Just saying. What's up?
The fat and the grizzle is the best part of the steak. That's what they say.
It definitely, even if you can't chew it up
I can't
to
do
swallow
it.
it has such a great flavor. The fat has such a good flavor. And the gristle.
Okay. I just can't. I just can't.
So
Oh, that is so sweet, Shauna.
Shauna's going to be under the table with Swilson.
So she's not alone. That's sweet.
Just Jason says he does.
Okay. There's somebody else that
Did
it's a person's name.
Jason refer to himself as he?
He did. I believe he did.
I love that. I talk about myself in not even a third person. Sometimes I'm like, it's hungry.
Yes, he does all the time.
I refer to myself as it.
Oh, Shauna, thank you. She just shared Jason's YouTube. And I promise you I'm going to check out your channel because I feel a little bit lost. Like either I'm already subscribed
So I put a comment up and I want you to
and
read
I'm
it.
not. You did?
Yeah, I did.
Where's your comment?
It's right here. It's on the screen.
That's you?
No.
Oh,
There's a
I'm
comment.
sorry. I'm sorry I am new sub. You guys are so cute. No.
Who's that from? I don't know how to say it. I just wanted to hear your explanation.
Matthew
Matthew?
Vicker.
That's what we'll call it. Well, thank you for being a new sub.
Yes.
And
We're happy to have you here.
We love everybody, but especially people who come and chat with us.
Yes.
Margie wants to know, what brand of sausage do you purchase?
Okay, so we don't really buy sausage very often. The one kind that we do buy regularly, when we run out, we buy more anyway, is what I mean by that. Is at Costco, they have chicken sausage links that are very clean ingredients.
They are.
And they are pre-cooked and super simple to heat up for Noah. If he typically does not have breakfast, but Noah has been having coffee with me in the mornings.
She's excited.
I'm very excited because nobody else drinks coffee with me in this house. Once in a blue moon, James will have it, but Noah has been wanting coffee with me in the morning.
I drink my coffee at night. It's
And
weird.
if he has it, he does. But yeah, if he does have breakfast, then they're just really easy. Like I said, pre-cooked, and sometimes I'll pack them with my lunch if I'm having breakfast for lunch. And they're really good. And like I said, really, they're chicken sausage and I think like chicken lemon peel or lemon zest or something.
Other than that, I prefer like the Tennessee Pride. If you're talking about that kind of sausage, I prefer the Tennessee Pride or the Bob Evans.
Why?
Now, because they have less carbs.
Okay.
I really always like Jimmy Dean sausage, but Jimmy Dean sausage has like 2 carbs.
Per serving.
Yes.
Okay.
So
He's usually the grocery shopper.
yeah, it's usually Bob Evans or like Tennessee Pride, but I'm not opposed to Great Value of any brand, like Great Value.
Off brand.
Yeah.
If
the
it's-
store brand, as long as it doesn't have like, I'm not buying the Bar S hot dogs or whatever. They have like 4 or 5 carbs each, or the
Yeah.
Eckrich. I used to think Eckrich was a good brand when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Now I know that they just put fillers in all their meat.
Yeah.
At least their hot dogs.
Yeah. Yes. Lisa said I want my son to at least watch Dr. Barry. Our oldest son, he's 22. And he holds a grudge against Dr. Berry.
All right, so Michelle sent us a super sticker, $1.49 super sticker. It is
Thank you, Michelle.
a salt shaker.
Oh.
I have an assault gun. I'll show you. I love to show this thing off.
This is probably the most favorite investment for him that I thought was the most dumbest investment.
Yeah, and I've had this thing for like a year and a half now. I probably showed this because I just love it. It's a salt gun that shoots flies. Like, you literally dump salt in the top and you load it and it shoots very high powered.
And it literally says, do not shoot in the face or eyes.
It hurts if you get shot in the leg or something with it, trust me.
Yeah, but you just load salt down here. Like, just table salt. And yeah.
Yeah, when you hit a fly, it knocks the wings right off of them. They just sit and kind of spin.
And he finds it so funny.
And if we ever get divorced, it's because of this. Because she's always walking around complaining and stepping on salt.
It's terrible.
So that's my salt gun. It's called Bug Assault. And
Yeah.
guys that's watching it.
Yeah. Linda said, just Jason Keto does have a channel. I just subscribed. Thank you, Linda. We're going to make sure we're subscribed. I might already be subscribed.
You know, I swear I've heard you talk about
I know. I'm sorry.
it. I swear I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah. Michelle said, yes, miss my chips and salsa, but not as much as I feel better. Yes.
It is the chips and salsa that I miss. Because all the years of being on a diet my entire life, which... yeah, I gained weight on. I was told that if you're going to eat chips, have the tortilla chips and the salsa because that's like a healthy alternative. So I was like, well, great, look at this. I can eat a jar of salsa every day and a bag of chips, and,
No.
and that's healthy.
No.
I'll just drink some Diet Coke and lose the weight.
Shauna said she has a subscription for Pork and Good, and each time I make an order, they send me $20. Ooh, in credits.
Really? They send me 20 in-store credits.
Huh. $20 in-store credits.
Yes, the seasonings, the Pork and Good, the pork rinds were so good. You know, somebody...
I like the jalapeno. Which ones did I have? They were jalapeno cheddar.
Probably. I don't know.
That was the first kind I ever had, and I'm like, oh,
But then we had some...
Lord.
We had different ones from them too that you ordered also.
That I didn't care for.
Were they vinegar?
Ranch.
Ranch, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Shauna says the salted butter saved me from my popcorn addiction.
Ooh.
I never really liked popcorn, but Noah and Emily always did.
Yeah. That was my jam.
His favorite is the stupid hot pork.
That sounds like that would be your jam.
Michelle says she has to have the fat to feel her
Yeah.
best, and that is with me. If I don't have fat, I feel bad
Yeah.
and run down. But if I have the fat, yeah.
Yes.
Jason, you will love...
Carnivore class.
Yes,
Yeah.
you will love them. Very down to earth. Shauna just ordered Pork and Good seasoning. The fat is hard to eat. Has to be chewable, Deborah said. She's with
I
you.
can't even... I don't know. They benefit from it because I cut the fat off my steak and give it to either him or Noah.
So Heath refers to himself
As the unit.
As the unit.
As in the unit needs fuel.
Yes. Now, does Shelley refer to you as the unit?
Stacy said I can't eat any meats that's red after cooking. See, mine's just the ground meats.
Deborah says thick bacon
Yes.
is the go-to. It is.
Yes.
I like all bacon. It just depends on what my mood is. There's actually times that like I'll move the thick bacon off the top in our refrigerator to get to the thin. It's just you have a mood. It's like, do I want thick bacon or crunchy bacon?
I like just bacon.
Shauna says, then you must come with me and Shelley and others for Friday morning
Yes.
coffee.
Yes. Thank you. Owen's hot sausage.
You know, I
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
I don't know if I've ever seen it either.
If you can hear our dog, Gerald is right here. He's making sounds, and he sounds like Chewbacca.
He wants our attention.
Yeah, he keeps jumping, wanting up here with us.
Very cool. All right. Heath likes old folks' pernels. I think I've seen a video.
I've seen something like that.
About, I think, isn't that like Shelley's favorite bacon or sausage?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Kathy's found Jimmy Dean sausage on sale, 3 pounds for $3.99. I'll take the extra carbs for that price. I will too. I will freeze it and I won't have it all at once.
Yeah. Shauna wants to know what the grudge is for. I thought you were gonna go more into this because you found it so funny.
What?
Austin's grudge against Dr. Barry.
Oh. I want to know what what it is.
Yeah. Because I said Austin holds a grudge against Dr. Barry.
You said that tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so.
I'll let him tell.
All right, so Austin's not keto.
No.
So you have to understand that Austin is 22. He's almost 23, and we used to have a snack drawer that I could pull out an entire drawer, and it was full of nothing but snacks. And when I say snacks, I mean I would probably go buy
6 or 7 or 8 Little Debbie snack
boxes and just open it and dump and just fill the drawer. Now,
when we met and I went to his place for the first time,
I'm so bad.
This is what, like, the only thing he had in his kitchen to eat were the Tina's burritos, frozen burritos in his freezer. He had tons of Little Debbie snack cakes, potato chips, and I think frozen pizzas. And that was it. That was his
I didn't know any better.
kitchen.
I thought if I only ate a half a pizza for dinner that I was doing good.
Now, mind you, he was a single dad with a 9-year-old boy
That
lived with him, and this is what he was feeding him. He did have peanut butter and jelly and bread.
I doubt that you...
That is what was in your house.
Because when we met, we were both... I'm a single dad, she's a single mom. We both had boys the exact same age.
Yes. They're 9 months apart.
And I will say that I know that you probably... Okay. Her brother used to get on her for eating at Speedway.
He was on the go food.
He would say things about their dinner being Speedway, like Speedway pizza and hot dogs and things like that. So yes.
It was not all the time.
Well, mine was junk on the sweet side. Hers was more junk on the savory. But anyway, we got off topic.
I'm sorry.
So
anyway, the grudge.
Yeah, I used to cook we would make homemade pasta. We would roll out our own food.
This is after we were
Yes,
together.
we would
cook together a lot, yeah.
We would make extravagant
Homemade
meals.
biscuits and gravy
And have a snack drawer.
pancakes and it was bad. It was awful.
So, yes, at 21 years old, all of a sudden,
he's not getting these big home cooked meals.
not only that, but we gave away 15 grocery bags full of food. We actually cleaned out our entire house.
Yeah.
So anytime
It wasn't even just food. I mean, it was all the flours, sugars, oils, everything.
Everything. We even gave away, the big giant bags of rice that you buy at Costco or Sam's?
We
we
had
even
those.
gave that away. Here you go.
Yeah.
We had them because I am a hoarder when it comes to food. Nothing else.
Yeah.
If I buy a new shirt, I will throw an old shirt away.
Yeah.
But when it comes to food, I grew up in a house that we never had any food. And I'm not trying to, it wasn't that we didn't have money for food.
It was just his parents didn't cook.
They did not cook. We had fast food all the time. That's
So
all we had.
his grudge against Dr. Barry is that he changed everything for him.
So anything we ever say about, if I'm watching a Dr. Barry video comes on and he, would you want to know how to cure this? And Austin's in the background. Let me guess, carnivore diet. You're like,
No, that is why he kind of has a grudge.
he does have a grudge. He does not like Dr. Barry at all because
he changed.
it changed his life.
It's funny. It really is funny. But Austin's not keto, but if he stops at the store a lot of times and he decides he's going to cook something when he gets home, it's gone from ramen noodles to I'm going to pick up a T-bone steak, or I'm going to pick up a hamburger and mix onions and peppers and mushrooms and make these big burgers. And he doesn't buy bread. We've always told him, BYOB, bring your own bread if you want it. But he doesn't even buy it anymore.
He doesn't, because, and even if he...
So it's kind of rubbing up on him.
It is, whether he wants to know it or not. But still,
Yeah, he won't admit it.
If I turn on Dr. Barry on the TV or whatever on YouTube, he'd be like, you could see his eyes. He's like, oh.
All right, that was kind of long. I'm sorry.
It was.
Yes.
Deborah says, I'm on your Facebook.
Thank you, Deborah.
I love your group. Yes, me too, Diet Coke. A teacher told my daughter, if a fly lands on you, it throws up on you.
I've heard that before, too.
Well, sometimes you can't help where a fly lands.
Yeah.
Michelle says, try the pickle flavor.
Working good.
Yes.
I want to try the butter, salted butter.
Okay, so Francis is asking, have you done a health check yet?
Yes.
Okay, so actually, our last weigh-in Saturday, I had my cholesterol numbers that I got results. So that is on our video.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 videos ago. And Emily actually had hers. Did you?
Yep.
Yep, she did. I don't know when it was.
About a month ago.
Yeah, she did her numbers. We just got them done at different times.
But I will say, from the beginning when we started keto, I always had low blood pressure. I always had really good lab results. So as far as my blood work.
She also had very low iron.
I also, yeah. But as far as like my cholesterol, as far as my, like I was never diabetic or high blood pressure or any of those things that a lot of people have those great benefits from doing keto or carnivore. But I've had other really good results. But as far as my lab works, I don't have to take a vitamin D supplement anymore.
She was always low on that too.
Yeah, and so I've always had a prescription because I needed so much more because my numbers were so low. But I do not have to take a vitamin D supplement anymore.
Bye, Ken.
So that was a win. But yeah, James had really good results. If you go back to last Saturday, he shared that information.
Yeah, I'll just say it right now. Before keto, my triglycerides were 185. And they actually went down to 111 eating red meat 6 out of the 7 days.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, if not 7 out of 7.
And I probably eat 2 pounds of bacon myself a week.
Yeah.
So,
easy.
Yeah, that's not a doctor. That's
Ken,
all.
have a good weekend. Did you already say that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. My HDL, which, is the good cholesterol is what they say. My HDL went from 38 or 39 to 45, up into a good range, according to their chart. My LDL went up I think it was 15 points. So my total cholesterol was 257. It went from a 250 to a 257.
That's expected.
Yeah, I mean, my good went up, my triglycerides went down.
Yeah.
And they say the bad, but it did go up slightly. But
yeah.
I'll take it because anyone who sees what I eat probably thought I would have an 800.
Yeah.
Because,
probably.
Because no one is, anybody I know, they're still not on board. They're like, ain't you worried about what this is doing to you?
Yeah, I just had somebody ask me that yesterday.
I still have people ask me, they're like, well, what do you do for fiber? It's like, what do you mean? What I do for fiber? What's that?
Yeah.
You mean that stuff
that messed me up, looking back.
Yeah, up until we started keto, Emily took fiber every night. Every single night that we were together. She took either in the form of Metamucil, the gummies.
Yeah. Whatever I bought.
And now she don't need them.
Nope. And even more so now on Carnivore.
Linda says cooking keto with faith has a good recipe to make your own sausage.
Hungry Heath said, calm down. This is not OnlyFans.
Oh no, what happened? What did I do?
You're way behind.
Oh no. Swilson's dog is meowing because she wants her 7:30 meal. The dog is meowing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, our dog growls like Chewbacca.
I'm sorry if I skip over a few things. I'm just trying to I'm trying to get close because Heath and Shelley's show starts in 5 minutes.
Lisa said my 17-year-old is pretty angry with me since I won't buy soda, Pop-Tarts, or chips anymore.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. We understand.
You know what? Maybe
Noah gets angry, not so much now, but he would get really angry. I think like every now and then he would get.
I think Noah like really detoxed. Look, Noah was one that we even lived with her dad for a long time. So
yeah.
You know.
So my sister real quick. My mom passed away back when I was 18 years old. Not long after, my sister divorced her husband and moved in with my dad. My dad needed somebody there to help him. She moved in 2010. My sister passed away. My dad was on his own. He was pretty much living at my place with me and James. He had a bigger house. We ended up moving in with him to help him, and then
he was staying with us most of the time anyway.
Yeah,
the house was sitting there empty. It's like, well, why don't we just go there?
I'll just move there. So Noah had us. He had 2 older brothers that are 10 years older than him. He had Papel there, who when he was a toddler, he would just everybody would bring him Reese cups, mini Reese cups. I would get so angry.
No one would even know about it. It was like every time, you would think,
or some kind of treat.
I'm going to get Noah a treat. Well,
yeah.
And then, the kids would go and they would get, or Uncle Derek would go to the store, would come back and be like, oh, here's a treat.
Everybody was getting Noah something.
Come to find out, everyone's sneaking Noah something. Here's a treat. Don't tell no one. Well,
yeah.
Some days we figure out that, like, Noah had 5 treats today.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you live in a house with a lot of people.
Yeah. Hey, Ghostess with the mostest.
Deb wishes she was going to Keto-Palooza.
I wish you were going to Keto-Palooza.
Radical Geek likes the salted butter porking good. Second favorite. Stupid Hot is number 1. I've got to have Stupid Hot now.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, you can't have them yet though. I think you can hold out.
Renee's here. Ghostess with the mostest.
Yeah.
She likes the jalapeno smoked cheddar.
That is the one that I had that I really liked.
We're running out of time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Jason says those lipid numbers should make any doctor happy. The numbers, the nurse that gave me my results actually
asked him what he was doing.
Yeah, what I was doing, because I'm down almost, I was like 90 pounds different from what I was before. Mm-hmm. And then I started talking, and I believe she's...
It went into an in-depth conversation about what we've been doing over the past year or so, and...
I believe she might be subscribed to our channel.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Bluegrass Girl's going to watch the Horde.
We are too.
Everybody, thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And
I'm sorry if we skipped over comments.
Okay, there was a comment that Francis made that I clicked on, but then we never touched on. He says that Austin will appreciate Dr. Barry someday when he still has his parents and hopefully learns better.
Yes.
And I totally agree.
Yeah.
It'd be one of them things that...
Looking back.
Yes, looking back. Thank Dr. Barry, because look, and I told Joe and Rachel the other day after the cameras turned off that yes, Dr. Barry is wonderful, and I learned so much. But just because he's a doctor doesn't mean that I haven't learned just as much, if not more, from
Joe and Rachel.
Yeah, Joe and Rachel. So
and a lot of other people, really.
Yeah, there's so many, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without community. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything that you guys do for us.
Yeah, and you have no idea how much you mean to us.
All right, see you guys
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Yep, on the Friday Night Feast.
And we'll see you on Friday Night Feast. We'll be right over.